Slowly kisses passing by the river. What's up, Rainbows? Welcome back to my channel. For today's DIY video, I'm turning my old High Top Converse shoes, which have been sitting on my shoe rack for ages now, into a low top. Let's go! The first thing that you'll do is to mark the measurements on your shoe using a pencil. If you already own a low top shoe, that's great because you can use it as a reference. But if you don't have one, just like me, that's perfectly alright. All you gotta do is to Google a low top Converse image and use it as your guide. Draw a mark over the high top where you want to cut it. Get a pair of scissors and cut through the mark. Here, I'm just fitting the shoe to ensure that my measurements are right and that it fits good on my foot. Now, proceed on working on with the inner side of the shoe. As you can see, High Top Converse have its logo stitched. So grab your blade, cutter, or anything that's sharp and thin and slide it in between the logo and cloth and rip the thread carefully. Please be very extra careful with this part because you might just cut your finger like me. After removing the logos, set it aside because we'll be needing those for later. Now, let's go back to the area where we just had cut. Take note of the measurements because we'll be marking it on the other side to make the inner and outer side of the shoe symmetrical. Now, mark the measurements on the opposite side. I'm just putting tape on the marks so that I could see it better. Grab your pair of scissors and cut through the mark. Now that we're done with the inner and outer side of the shoe, let's proceed on working on with the tongue. Yes, that fluffy thing that covers the bridge of your foot is called the tongue. Cut the tongue maybe an inch or two higher than the ankle collar of the shoe. Then stitch it. I stitched the tongue the way it was originally stitched. We're almost done, guys! Now that we're done with one shoe, let's now work on its pair. This time, you won't repeat the tedious process of marking the shoe using the obtained measurements. My brain kind of worked this time and I've thought of an idea, and that is to get a piece of paper, preferably a hard one, stick it to one side of the shoe, and carefully trace through the edges and cut through the mark. And there you have it! Now, use your tracing mark in marking the shoe as easy as 1, 2, 3. Here, I'm just repeating the procedures that I did with the first shoe. Now that I'm done with all the cuttings, let's now stitch, stitch, and stitch. I'm using a black thread because it matches the color of my shoes. Stitch all the way through the areas that you cut so that it will look nice, neat, and strong. OMG! This is the last step, Rainbows. After done stitching everything that needs to be stitched, let's now go back with the tongue of the shoe. Get the Converse logos that you just removed and stitch it onto the tongue. Make sure to place the logo on the uppermost center portion of the tongue. Dun, 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 dun. And this is the final results, Rainbows. I wasn't expecting this and I'm so happy with how it turned out to be. For more DIY videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on my next video. I love you all!